Hello, this is Angela at the Recycled Cottage and Garden. Welcome back again. We're in the ABCs of personal growth, and today's letter is W for work. And not quite the work everybody thinks of. I'm not necessarily talking about your job you go to every day, if you have one. This is more personal work. It's called work on your goals. Do you have any? What do you want to do? What's something you want to learn? What's something you want to do? What's someplace you want to go? Work on those goals to achieve those goals because you will grow so much by getting there. Not so much having the goal as everything that it took to get you there. Work toward your dreams, kind of the same thing. Say your dream is to go visit every castle in England. That might take a while. There's a lot there, I'm told. But if it is, then start figuring out how can I do that? Even if it's, a vacation every couple of years, maybe, if you have enough money to coming in to cover something like that. There's different ways of doing it. I know they have a lot of hostels over there, which is a lot cheaper than a hotel. There are B&Bs. Um, Figure out how you can do what you can to get to your dreams, whatever your dream may be. My personal dream is to one day have my own home again and it be an antique house, like no later than the 1930s when they still had character. I don't know that I'll get there. Have no idea at this point how I would. But it's something that I keep dreaming of and I keep hoping for. Not that where I'm at isn't nice. It's a great place. It's got good people here. It's a safe environment. It's comfortable. It's not me. It's not what I would choose. Did I have a choice at this point in time? The building is very 1960s, and that is not me. It has virtually no personality. We're not allowed to paint the wall a color. If they saw how many pictures I have on the wall, they'd probably have a cow. But I'm not one to leave a bunch of holes in the wall if I move. I will get some hole filler stuff and I'll fill in all the holes as I take things down. I don't have a problem doing that, but then I'm a little different than a lot of renters. Okay, so work on your goals. I keep planning for it, even though I don't have it yet. And one of the things that the article, which I will link in the description box, talked about was input and output. The effort that you put into something kind of balances out in what you get out of it. So if you only put this much into it, you're probably only going to get this much out of it. Now, if that's all you want, that's great. Perhaps that will inspire you to put this much in to get this much out. And it'll grow incrementally every time you work on it. And that's fine. It's what works for you. But I can say from experience of my 61 years, which isn't a great deal of time, but it's a lot, that the more effort you do put into something, the more you will get out of it, the more you will learn, the more you will grow. And there's a lot of things I have no interest in putting any effort into. I'm not climbing mountains. I'm not going to learn to ski. I didn't have any interest in that when I was young. I'm not going to start now. That's just me. But I have a lot of other interests, lots of them. I like to make things. I'm very crafty, a little artsy, and I have a lot of interests, differing interests in that. Um, I like to visit new places. I like to try out new food. Um, there's I like to meet new people. I'm a little bit of an introvert. No, actually, I'm a lot of an introvert, but I'm trying to get better about that. Um, but I find people very fascinating. So, those certain parts of my life, things that I used to do, I don't do anymore. Um, Sometimes I miss that a little bit. Uh, Mostly, what it is I miss the friends who are no longer around. People move on in their lives, and my single friends I had have all gotten married. Um, there was a group of us that we were all in our 30s and unmarried or divorced. Um, and I think pretty much, I think everyone from that time period, when we would all go out and do stuff, has gotten married. And that changes your life. Now it's just not what you want to do, it's what does your spouse want to do. I'm not married, don't plan on being at this point. So, can't tell you too much about how that's going to go. But, I'm in a new place. I'm meeting new people, learning new things, learning how to deal with a lot of snow. I am so sick of winter. It's nearly the end of February, and we got snow again this morning. Um, it warmed up enough for some of the snow to melt off of the roofs and drop onto the ground, but I stay cold all the time. I've been told I will acclimate to here in Colorado, and it's not the wet cold I grew up with, it's a dry cold, but sometimes it can really be bitter cold, and I just don't want to go outside. But I'm told another 6 weeks it'll start being spring. I'm like, okay, I'm hanging in there, waiting for spring. I want to see some greenery besides pine trees. Although they are pretty, I do like them. Okay, so work on those goals and work on those dreams and put your best effort into the most important things to you, because that's the only way you're going to get the most out of them. Oh, and if your most important thing is your family, then put your best effort into your family for sure. Because not only will you grow, they will. That's my observance on it anyway. So thanks for coming by and spending a little time with me again today. I've got a few more of these to do, and I'm going to try and get them all done today. So keep up with it, and everyone have a wonderful day, and hopefully I will see you tomorrow.